balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal. They got to like the way that they started this ball game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Escapes the defender. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Well, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson. You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
3rd down and 6.
No, we change it. It's not. We change it.
Here's Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got a bike. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to. And this throw will be intercepted. And just shutting him off there. And the Bills are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are 1 game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got, and that's a heck of a run right there.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They run it again with Cook. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
This offense so far on third down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, 47 yards. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And he'll just get rid of it.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Quez Watkins, 70 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
To throw, it's Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. That's another one complete to Mitchell. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd down and 4. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep, and he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And Jackson throwing once more. And Walker has it. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Jackson now. Eluding the pressure right. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now it's 2nd and 10. First carry now for Justice Hill. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. 4th down. Here's Jackson. That is caught. And he's going to be dumped there, but he does have a first down. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on 4th. I got to be honest, I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the first down, but they decided to keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, that decision paid off indeed. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Jackson. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Throwing is Jackson. Touchdown! Quez Watkins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to rock for the third quarter. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And, CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is. And doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs a year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
Right back to Mitchell on second down. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Flowers going to go in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
He's going to let this one go deep. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line.
Why didn't you click on somebody?
Play in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 54 yards, and the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Oh, and that is incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
2nd and 20. Allen going to throw. Shakir holds it in. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A gain there of 21 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd down and 8.
Hey, tight. Brings up 2nd and 8. Middle. 56. What's that?
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Here's Allen to throw it. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Allen. And this is going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence.
And you ain't at the 40, boy. You at the 44.
The incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
No, nigga, you gotta be at the 40. You gotta be at the 40. You gotta be at the 40, nigga. Alright, I'm about to show you. Punt or field goal, nigga. You know what to do.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Bills send the punter out, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And look at this. It's a fake. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Mitchell. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards for number 11.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now a first carry here for their running back.
And he'll get it inside the 35.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The slot man in motion right. Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep, fights off the defender, and able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Now Jackson.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell.
Bro, you know you can't fuck with me, though. That's all, you know.
Another nice game.
Bro, keep it a buck whenever you ever beat me. Yeah, see, never, bro. You gotta say never. Just say never.
Motion right.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle.
I'm just scoring, bro. What you mean? What you mean? I was down 14, came back, tied the game. Come on, man. I ain't jump on the mic till you jumped on the mic. No, I ain't jump on the mic till you jumped on the mic, man. I'm up 14 on you. You was up 14, right? All right. I said big shit. Nigga, when did you start talking? When did you start talking? When did you start talking? Yeah, all right.
Kick it away following the touchdown.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Alert!
Allen now looks to throw.
Quick slant to Shakir.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 36-yard line.
To the air, Allen. His throw incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Off 52. Alert! Middle.
Allen from the gun on third down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
One quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion.
Ain't scored since you had that 14, man.
The Baltimore offense.
Hey, don't go into hiding, man.
And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end.
Yo, Bills.
opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now it's Jackson. That ball caught by his rookie wideout.
Yo, Bills. Where you at?
A good pickup there at 22. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
There he goes.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Hey, you get you clock, man. You getting your ass kicked.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
Look for me in the end zone, man. Look for me in the end zone. Look for me in the end zone.
Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Here's Jackson to throw.
I said look for me in the end zone.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards. A good chance now to put this game.
Bro, I said look for the end zone. I will be there. Touchdown. Damn, this shit easy.
Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, Charles, fans around here, they were already talking Super Bowl. They've made plans. You just can't look past anybody in this league, especially.
Hey, you played your heart out, man. I give you that. You came hard that first quarter, and then I don't know what the fuck happened to you.
Handling them, all right? You didn't expect this part to happen, but when you're playing this deep in the playoffs.
No, in your case, you never beat me, so you always lose.
On the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns.
You do. 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 You, man, don't be mad because you lost, man. Don't be mad because you lost, man. Why are you mad because you lost, man? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Bro, don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Nah, man, don't do that, bro. You see what's going on right now? I'm giving you that belt, boy. Come on, man. That run shit is dead. Don't put that thing in the air. Come on, man. This nigga. That run shit is dead, nigga. What is you talking about? This shit dead, nigga. Don't do that shit again, bro. I'm telling you. Oh, man. This nigga is doing too much.
I don't want to say much more.
There you go. Look at him.
I love to hear it.
Look at him. Stop. Dead. Come on, bro. Bro. Oh, man. This nigga's still trying.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Half 85. What's that?
Now Allen, gotta have this one.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Allen going to change this at the line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
On the throw.
That shit ain't working, bro.
Incomplete.
Another incomplete pass there. We've seen a bevy of those. This secondary, they've been pretty good, haven't they?
They certainly have. They've allowed the one touchdown through the air, and they're going to be upset about that later when they watch the game tape. But other than that, they've been absolutely rock solid.
Play action. Now it's Allen.
Nigga, what? Nigga? Come on, bro. Stop making shit up in your head. Man, what? Bro, say that shit again. Say what you just said. Say that again. Create playbooks to run the same play. No, bro. I'm just shutting you down. You're not doing nothing. Like, tell me what you doing. What you doing right now? You trying to pass. I'm just reading the field. You trying to pass. You gonna send this nigga inside. Give me that. What?
That's complete.
That's fake, man.
All the way down inside the 20.
Nigga, I ain't do that lame shit, nigga. You know damn well all my shit been on the money, nigga. You know damn well all my shit been on the money, nigga. Stop it.
Victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something.
Damn, you getting that belt.
But they trim that lead down to just 2 scores. That's still a benefit to this squad.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Monday. Half. Hey, tight. What's that?
Allen. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that when he's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
To throw, it's Allen. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox from 13 yards out. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Two scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. They knew they needed it.
Damn, I fell asleep. You finally scored?
They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the left.
Nah, man, I was sleeping, man.
Getting that done, Slim.
I was sleeping, bro.
I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to 9.
But you played your heart out, man.
Break a tackle and get this forward for a
We'll go ahead and get you up out of here, though.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Another run on 2nd down. Try to cover up.
solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep.
Well, a great read by the second.
Nigga, quit calling timeout.
Stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
Suck ass nigga.
They tried to catch him by surprise, I think, there with that little pop pass on 3rd
He sucks so bad.
You're right about no luck, but I did like the idea. I like the thought process. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down sometimes. It can pop big. In this case, it didn't.
Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? They can't run man on me, nigga.
Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Ravens are close.
Bro, you alright? Yeah, alright. I was making sure you got your ass kicked, man. Alright. That's cool. I'm glad you cool because you got 22, nigga.
Tucker now for the extra point.
You ain't know what to say.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
You about to kill yourself because after that ass whooping. No, you the type to lose and go get some head from a man.
Tucker now.
You know damn well you gay, boy. Yo, bro, you do say too much gay shit, bro. You is a fruity ass nigga.
Pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Bro, you know what I was thinking? I was thinking you suck. Like, why you suck so bad?
The Bills come to the line.
Bro, why you suck so bad? Hey, tell your mom give you my drawers back too. I forgot to tell you that.
points on this side, Charles. Just been able to keep
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, I know it's Friday and you ain't getting no cheeks tonight, nigga. So go practice Madden, man. Woo! Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. They call me Captain Cheeks for a reason, man. Hey, but look, hey, real shit though, bro. You played your heart out though, like you feel me? You played your heart out. You played your heart out and shit, you feel me? So I want to congratulate you on that first quarter because you played amazing. You know what I'm saying? You played outstanding in that first quarter. Ooh. You ain't scoring this, though. But, hey, good shit, though, man. Keep practicing.